Soul family, how's everybody doing today? So, as we all been following, a scandal came out about Tamar Braxton, whether she was found in a pool of blood or not with her teeth missing. Anyways, as we all know, everybody's been accusing Funky Dineva of having something to do with it, being involved in it. Funky Dineva, however, has adamantly denied being involved in Tamar's accident. He's questioning whether there was even an accident. What he's the most disgruntled about is he say about how Tamar Braxton seems to refuse to come publicly and clear his name. Instead, she blocked him, did all this other extra stuff, and he's like, what did he ever do to her? So here's my take on it. Why don't we do a reading today? This is what I was thinking. Why don't we do a reading? Let's see if Funky Dineva is innocent and had nothing to do with it, didn't set Tamar up, didn't none of this. You know what I mean? Which I did a reading on whether Funky Dineva was involved or not. Please check out that video when y'all get a chance on my channel. Anyways, let's see why she won't come forward. Let's see if we can ask Spirit that. Why won't Tamar Braxton clear Funky Dineva's name? Why is she just letting him, you know what I mean, be a casualty of all of this? You know what I mean? Now, y'all know, of course, before I start this reading, I need to put out my disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I state in this video is just my interpretation of the cards. Nothing I state in this video have been proven to be fact as of now. So now we done got that disclaimer out the way. I got the sage just about going, y'all. I'm going to shuffle these cards, and we're going to see why won't Tamar Braxton, you know what I mean, clear Funky Dineva's name. Why she won't just make a post saying he had nothing to do with it. Tell me what y'all think. What do y'all think the reason is? Do y'all think that he was involved? Do y'all think that Tamar just wants to use him for publicity? Do you think she's scared to clear his name because then it'll indicate someone else? Let's see what Spirit got to say. Spirit, why won't Tamar Braxton clear Funky Dineva's name if he's innocent? If Funky Dineva wasn't involved, Spirit, why won't Tamar Braxton clear his name? Why can't she just make a post saying it wasn't him or, you know, something publicly vindicating him? All right, we get ready to pull the cards. Why won't Tamar Braxton clear Funky Dineva's name? All right, here we go. I'm ready to pull the cards. One more. Then I'm going to pull. All right. Here we go. We ready. One more. All right, y'all. Let's go. Like I said, write in the comments down below. Tell me why y'all think she won't clear his name. All right. Let me see here. You got the 5 of Wands in reverse. Then you got the 6 of Swords. You got the Empress in reversed. Something being counterproductive. The Moon card. It'll be counterproductive to something she's trying to elude. I feel like she's cooperating with someone else and she doesn't want to stir the pot, and so it'll be counterproductive. I feel like there is some fear involved here, but let's pull some more because I feel like something is going on behind the scenes. Why it would be easier to just let people think maybe Funky Dineva was in on this. Let me see here. Some kind of a project that's not in completion yet. And you got the Temperance in reverse. They was all high doing drugs together. This is what I'm saying, allegedly. Let me see here. Let me pull some more of these cards so that we could really see something about it. This was planned to. Let me see here. Somebody's dominating her, forcing her to do this, to let people think it was him. Something else is involved here. Something going on. Hold on. I'm seeing some stuff. I'm seeing that something is going on. And I feel like if Funky Dineva is indicated in it, it might help to confuse the public. I feel like there is a bit of deception going on here. Let me see. So I'm ready to look this over. So first of all, I feel like she's cooperating with who did something to her. This is the feeling that I'm getting from the cards allegedly right now. It would be counter and productive for her to like not work along with them. You know what I mean? Because I feel like, you know what I mean, she got a lot riding on things, including her new project that is not finished yet. I think Funky Dineva was a part of that. I'm not saying he's a part of this whole scandal. I'm saying he's a part of her project. So I feel like whoever somebody thought it would be good publicity to also have him be like for people to look at him funny. But I don't think they told Funky Dineva, you know what I mean, that this is the part that they're gonna, how can I say this? I'm sorry. They're part of it is publicity. You know what I mean? I'm not saying she faked her accident. I'm saying that because people are talking right now, this is the perfect time for her to put out her album. Just for her, she can start thinking about her album or whatever that project she has going on right now. So the album is not done or whatever. Now, my thing is, now wasn't Funky, from my understanding and my research, wasn't Funky Dineva a part of that some kind of a way? So I feel like what it is they're letting people believe maybe Funky Dineva did something to her, you know what I mean? So that it's like they feel like once the project come out, that'll make them even more money. It's like different people involved in this. You know what I mean? I feel like Tamar Braxton is just she's being told to keep quiet. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's somebody else that's making her keep quiet because they want to deceive people. And to an extent, I do feel like I don't know if she's nervous or scared or whatever, but I feel like she's bound. She can't just come out and say he had nothing to do with it. But I'm getting the feeling from the cards maybe he didn't have anything to do with it. You know what I mean? Allegedly, what I'm seeing in the cards. I think Tamar does feel a little bad about it, but she can't really say nothing right now. This is what I'm feeling, allegedly, what my gut is saying and what I'm feeling in the cards. It's like she can't get out of this right now. And I feel like Funky Dineva can't escape this right now because you got people side eyeing, looking at him like he did something, you know what I mean? And he's like, yo, Tamar, tell these people the truth. Like, stop playing with me. Like, stop lying. Stop having people think it was me that attacked you. Allegedly, what I'm seeing in the cards. You know what I mean? Let me see here. Let me see here. I feel like at this point it's not in Tamar Braxton's control. I'm feeling like there's somebody else that's in control of this. I'm trying to understand exactly what the card is trying to say. But it's like I don't know if it's her PR people or if it's like somebody that's like, yo, make you know what I mean? Like don't have them thinking I did it. But it's like they're telling her if she make a statement saying Funky Dineva didn't do it, then that might set them back for what they're working on their project. You know what I mean? Now I do get the incline that something did happen to Tamar Braxton, but I feel like they're using that to push her album forward or push whatever it is that she got coming out forward. Allegedly, what I'm seeing in the cards. Let's pull some more cards. Let's say. Let me see here. Tamar. Let me see. This is kind of bad for business. I think they're trying to do this kind of like a business thing, and they're trying to make a lot of money from this. Tamar is trying to make money from this. You know what I mean? That's why she's kind of milking the she got injured thing. You know what I mean? Which is bad for business. It's actually a bad move on her part. She like her PR people thinks that it's good, but it's actually giving her a bad look. It's giving better friend. It's giving bad friend. It's giving shadiness. It's giving shystiness. I think people are starting to believe Funky Dineva may not have had something to do with it. You know what I mean? And she's conning us. You know what I mean? That people are starting to believe that, and it's like now she's gonna be more famous for pulling a stunt like this and for it being a crappy stunt than it is for like her little visual project that she's trying to put out that she think, you know what I mean, doing things this way is going to be good promotion for the album allegedly. What I'm seeing in the cards and what my gut is saying, if anything, this is really going to ruin her. This is going to ruin her clout with the public. I don't think Funky Dineva is going to get ruined. I think she is because a lot of people are looking at it funny. Like, why would you even? Why would you throw him under the bus like that? Now people don't even think something happened to her. They looking at her as like she's selfish. She's about herself. She ruining their friendship all for money and for clout to try to get rich. Which I feel like I see and hear that part of her kind of is. You know what I mean? She's receiving money to keep quiet to just let it. You know what I mean? Let it. Uh, to let people just think that he did it. You know what I mean? I feel like like her yeah, her PR people, the people that's running her album, they're milking it. There's somebody that's dangerous. There's somebody that's ruthless in her circle. There's somebody that's very dangerous and manipulative. I don't think it's her, but I think it's somebody in her circle that got something to do with it. He might have been the one that caused all the trauma to her. You know what I mean? And he's kind of making her keep this secret. I think it's a water sign male. You know what I mean? It's either a water sign male, but I'm also seeing like either an earth sign male or a businessman that's like working alongside of him. You know what I mean? That they're kind of like keeping Tamar Braxton quiet about this. Like they're like don't reveal because like it's like a thing where if she puts it out there that Funky Dineva didn't do it, then they're gonna know that it wasn't him, but maybe the other person or people that they're speculating was with her that night was the ones involved, allegedly. Their thing is just don't say nothing, just let people wonder. I think that's what it is. So even if Funky Dineva has to be thrown under the bus, I feel like Tamar was in the hospital. This is what I'm seeing in the cards allegedly. You know what I mean? And I feel like, excuse me, this is how they were able to keep her quiet because they're like, oh, if it's not backstabbing him, you just trying to make your money to this, that, and the third. Now, I'm not sitting up here saying that Tamar wants to come forward, but I feel like there's been people in her ear urging her not to. That's what I'm saying, or won't let her come forward. Allegedly, let's see what the oracle cards got to say. Maybe the oracle cards can elaborate further. You know what I mean? Maybe the oracle cards can elaborate further on this situation about what's going on. Let's pull these oracle cards and let's see. Let's get the oracle cards to elaborate. Spirit, come on, can you please elaborate further? Who is it that's binding Tabar from clearing Funky Dineva's name? Is it Tamar herself, or is it somebody else that's behind Tamar not making her do it? Is it because of fear she won't do it with this person, or is it because she agrees with their PR plan? Come on, give us some more clarity, Spirit. All right, I'm ready to pull the cards. One more, and then I'm gonna pull these cards. All right, here we go. We ready. All right, here we go. All right, y'all. Courage reverse. So I do feel like there is a little bit of fear. Like she's kind of like being over. I ain't gonna say overpowered by somebody. She's kind of being suppressed, kept quiet by somebody. Now, why? Trick and reversed because they're trying to deceive the public. They want to indicate him. It's kind of a way of being like. I'm not gonna say that they're doing it strictly to be mean spirit to Funky Dineva, but I feel like they don't want to be indicated in it. So they're like, keep quiet. Don't put if you say, yeah, see, reveal and reverse. Like do not put out there that Funky Dineva was not involved. Just let people just think stuff. Look, death. Now I'm not sure what death is saying, right? Oh, are they? I think Spirit is trying to say allegedly they may have made death threats to her if she was to put out there Funky Dineva wasn't involved, because then it might say that they were involved. Confidence in reverse. Tamar's scared that he might do it, and she's still trying to heal up because of what he did to her. Now, let me see. Rest in reverse. She hasn't really had the chance to get a good rest to heal up, though. You got balance. You got determination. I feel like Funky Dineva just wants fairness. He just wants her to tell the truth, clear his name, and defend him. That's all he was asking. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I feel like from him. That's all he's asking instead of just leaving him out there to be high and dry like this and indicating him something he had nothing to do with. You know what I mean? You got memory in reverse, you got joy in reverse. He's not happy with her for trying to, let me see, wisdom in reverse, intention in reverse. I don't think I don't think Tamar Braxton meant to put Funky Dineva in it. I think that the internet just assumed him. And so they was like, okay, well, they're assuming him. Let's just keep it quiet like that. But here's what I feel like. I was getting ready to say something about Funky Dineva. Funky Dineva is not very happy with Tamar. He just wants her to defend him. You know what I mean? He's actually pretty hurt by all of this, I feel like. And he's like, you trying to act like you have no memory of what happened to you. Why don't you tell the people the truth that you know who did it? It wasn't me. It was the dude you messing with, allegedly. Let me see. You got instinct and then you got strength in reverse. I feel like Tamar is weak in this situation. She knows to take the dude serious now because he just hurt her. You know what I mean? That's the one who hurt her, I feel like. And so she knows like he's capable of some wrong stuff. I'm getting the feeling the dude that did do that to Tamar's face is the one telling her to be quiet and don't say nothing else. Cause it ain't like you got much protection. I can still get to you. You see, I did it before. Just keep quiet. And she loved that dude. So she's like just keeping it quiet about it. He's like, plus you can make more money because he's a part of your album thingy. Fair. Look, see, fair. Fair came up. See that? She's scared of him. That's why Tamar, it all boils down to that. She's scared of who's telling her to not say nothing. This is why she won't clear his name. I don't think it was Tamar Braxton's intentions to be a shady friend. Now, I'm not sitting up here saying she's the most upstanding person. I'm saying what I'm feeling from the cards is I don't think it was her intention to be shady to Funky Dineva, to put him in some stuff he ain't had nothing to do with. You know what I mean? But I feel like, yeah, somebody is, yeah, it's fair. It's fair mongering. Somebody's behind the scenes saying you better not say nothing. And so she's just keeping quiet because she ain't trying to get hurt again. Let me see here. For these last little bit of cards. Communication. Then you got create in reverse. You got believe in reverse. You got grow in reverse. You got adaption and you got mystery. Maybe what they're trying to say is that, like, I think what the cards is trying to say right now is that she will get more publicity, leaving it a mystery, leaving people to wonder. This is why it's getting so much attention instead of coming out and telling the truth. People will lose interest quicker in the story if the truth is revealed. So therefore, it's better to have people wondering. Because look at all the stories that's coming up that people are just making up about it, about what happened. You know what I mean? It's a very cunning tactic, but he feels like, you know what I mean. This will promote the project better. This will get you more attention, more publicity. You know what I mean. Even to an extent, I feel like he even told her to an extent it's good for Funky Dineva too because he get publicity too as well. But the thing is, I get the feeling Funky Dineva's not in on any of this. Like nobody ran this past Funky Dineva, nobody communicated this to him. I feel like so Funky Dineva is generally upset and hurt. Like he's like, "Yo, what is y'all doing? Y'all trying to ruin me? Y'all don't even care about my reputation. Y'all don't care about none of that. Y'all don't care that this could have really threw me under the bus." This is what I'm feeling allegedly. Like I said, I want to remind everybody this was all just my interpretation of the cards, what my gut is saying also. Tell me what y'all think. Why do y'all think Tamar Braxton won't clear Funky Dineva's name? Do you think it's what I said in the video? She's scared of somebody and they're making her not say nothing, being silent? Or do you think that Tamar was on some shady mess and didn't want to clear his name? Thank you, my beautiful soul family, for tuning in. I will see y'all in the next reading. I love you, my babies. You have a good one.